Hello, hello. If you can hear me, please type something in the chat. Say hello in the chat for me. Hello, hello. This is Byrd from InsideOutlined, and thank you all for joining me. I'm going to wait a few more minutes to allow some more people to get on. I hope that y'all are having a great Sunday so far. Hello and welcome to this meet and greet. Armorel, I think that's how you say it. Hello, thank you for being here. Happy Sunday. Everyone else that's still joining, if you can hear me, let me know by saying hello, just saying hello in the chat. Gonna get started shortly, but I'm gonna allow a little bit of time for some more people to get here. I don't anticipate this being a long meet and greet, but I do got some things that I wanna just share with y'all. And if y'all have any questions, you can feel free to post those in the chat as well. Hello, hello. Hi, Charlotte. For those who are still joining, if you can hear me, let me know by saying hello in the chat. I hope that y'all have y'all's snacks and drinks. I have a white tea from Trader Joe's. I don't know if you can see that. And I have some Ritz Bits cheese crackers. These are my favorite to craft with. So if y'all have any questions that you want to ask before I jump in, feel free to leave those in the chat as well. Looks like we still have more people joining us. And if you can hear me, please let me know by putting hi or hello in the chat. White tea looks great. It is Sweden. And it has pomegranate juice in there too. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, that's a better shot. It's a sparkling white tea with pomegranate juice. Get them from Trader Joe's, and it only has 3 grams of sugar in it. It's one of my favorite drinks. Looks refreshing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to start talking, and as people come in, I may have to reintroduce myself and just let them know or get them up to speed. So my name is Byrd, and I am the blogger behind Inside Outline. I have been blogging since 2018. Initially, when I started my blog, I did not start it as a craft blog. I actually started thinking that I could do like recipes and stuff like that, but I quickly learned that I don't have a passion for cooking, and I am not a chef by far. I prefer to use other people's recipes to just, create what I want to create. And I've always been a crafter. And so as I was doing like some craft recipes, or not craft recipes, food recipes, and some crafts, I was like, I kind of like the crafting more, and always have been crafty. When I was in high school, I took 2 years of wood shop, and I really loved that. So back in 2018, that's when I was like, you know what? I'm going to switch it over to do full-time, crafting, or full-time DIY crafting. So at the same time, I started an Etsy shop. I currently have 2 Etsy shops, one where I sell my SVG files, and then I have another where I sell all the things that I make with my Cricut machine, and I can drop the link to that Etsy shop if y'all want me to. Excuse me. I do want to say that my small blog is still growing. I just reached 3,000 YouTube subscribers. I think it was yesterday or the day before. So My blog is still growing, YouTube channel still growing on Instagram. Like I said, it's pretty 2018 was when I started, but I was working full time at the same time. So trying to juggle a full-time job and trying to make time for videos and crafts and things like that. It was just a lot, but um I am learning to balance it all. So yeah, Etsy shop. If y'all want me to link to that, I'll be sure to do that. And now I just want to talk about some crafts or show y'all some of the crafts that I make with my Cricut machine. If you watch my YouTube videos, you see I make a variety of crafts, everything from cake toppers, t-shirts. I actually made the t-shirt that I have on now. And I use vinyl for this one, but I also do print then cut t-shirts that I use with my printer that's over here behind me. It is an Epson EcoTank 2850. I get a lot of questions about the type of printer that I use. I absolutely love this printer. Um, it can print on glossy paper. I can print the glossy stickers, all those things. So I absolutely love it. Um, so what I'm going to do now is to just show y'all some of the crafts that I make with my Cricut machine. And again, this is a meet and greet. So if y'all have any questions, feel free to just post them in the chat. Say hello to me if you can still hear me for those who are still joining. But what I'm going to do is to show you some of the crafts that I make with my Cricut machine. I do try to, whenever I create designs, I do put them, some of them in my free resource library that you can access the SVG files and go and recreate the designs yourself. Some of them I create in Cricut Design Space, so I can't really share them like that with you, especially when I upload certain files. But I'm going to stop talking and just show y'all some of these things. So this is one of the latest things that I have started crafting with my Cricut machines, and it is just a gable box. And again, as I'm going through, if y'all have questions, just post them in the chat and I will be sure to answer them. So this is a gable box. As you can see, it has that 3D effect to it, and you can see that it is shiny. And again, my Cricut Maker 3 can print then cut on shiny paper. So this is one of my newest and latest creations. Um, I love to make cake toppers. They're my absolute favorite. And this is a Nintendo Switch cake topper that I made. As you can see, I have like a picture in the background. There's some confetti in there as well. But this is like a 3D shaker cake topper as well. And I'm currently doing a cake topper series on my YouTube channel where I show you how to start from simple cake toppers. So the first video that I did was simple cake toppers like this one, and this is basically just cardstock. And all you have to do is, just get some glitter cardstock, cut it out, and then just put like a stick on the back side of it. So I'm showing you how to transition from making small or simple cake toppers like this one to making very super detailed but still easy cake toppers such as this one. They are really fun to make. I agree, T. White. Yes, I love making cake toppers. It's one of the simplest things you can make with your Cricut machine. And if you like to sell them, you can sell them on Etsy and your own website also. This is another simple cake topper. It just says 30. Again, it's simple. I showed you all how to do this in one of my last videos. Very simple. Um, T. White, thank you for putting me up on the big screen. That makes me feel really good. This is another one, cake topper. Simple, but yet still elegant. Gonna keep showing you some other things. Gonna show you these acrylic cake toppers that I absolutely love. So I buy these on Amazon. I'm just gonna hold this one up so you can see it. This one is intended to be a gender reveal cake topper, and it has he and she. And I put some gold foil back there on the back, and you can see I put some vinyl on there too. And this is the hexagonal one. And this is another acrylic cake topper. And I'll probably do a video on how to make these also. But this one, you can see I put some gold foil or gold flakes on there, and then also put that acrylic paint on there and some vinyl on top. And I have this other one, again, acrylic paint, gold flakes, and some vinyl, and you're good to go. And I also sell these, all three of these on my other Etsy shop where I sell the things that I make. So those are some cake toppers. Um, I have this gift box, and that's another something that you can make with your Cricut machine and sell it even if you want to. Especially with the holidays coming up, you know, with Christmas and even for birthdays and things of that nature, you can just get a plain white gift box like this one. I have some pink shred in there. Just get a plain gift box and add some vinyl to it, and it looks really good. Latrice, hello, how are you? Um, Someone asked the question, where do you get the cake toppers blank? So for these acrylic cake toppers that I use, I get them on Amazon, and I can try to get the link. I know I do have an Amazon storefront, and I do have these cake toppers listed on my Amazon storefront. So if you check that out, and that link should be down below in the description, actually. If you click on my Amazon storefront and click on cake toppers, you should see these round ones and then these hexagonal ones. And these are both 5 inches wide. I didn't realize they were on Amazon. I thought the Glowforge people were lucky enough to have them. Yes, if you have a Glowforge, or I know people that have Glowforge machines, they do cut their own acrylic cake toppers. But if you don't have one, because those Glowforges are pretty expensive, if you don't have a Glowforge, you can just buy the blank ones. I think it's like 20 in a box for about $20. So you're paying about $1 for each one. And with these, you can sell them upwards of $20. So that's a really good profit margin. Um, Great. All your cake toppers are really cute. Thank you. Yes, please check out my Amazon storefront. Again, I think that link is down below. Just click on that and then click on cake toppers once you get over there. So another thing that I sell, and again, if y'all have any questions, please leave them in the chat. Another thing that I sell are these just gift bags. I get these gift bags from Michael's, and all I do is apply vinyl to them, and people buy them. This one says Bride Tribe, and it's really good for if you have a bridal party or bachelorette party or something like that, bridal shower, bachelorette party, and you want to, you know, you want something cute and unique and different for your bridesmaids. I sell these. I sell the bags in a variety of colors, and I also allow people to choose what color font they want to put on their bags. You may or may not be able to tell right now, but this text is in like a holographic color. But then I also have this one that has just a regular name on it. And again, bags come in a variety of colors, and I allow them to put different vinyl color on there as well. Just joining, do you use regular vinyl or HTV? So for a bag like this, I would use just adhesive vinyl. Definitely would not put, or you don't have to put any heat on a bag like this. Just, you know, use some regular adhesive vinyl and use your transfer tape and put it on the bag. So these are two of the different types of bags that I offer out. I also have some that said like bridesmaid and best man and things like that. And those have been very popular because, you know, people have a lot of fall weddings. So it's about that time of the year. So for those who are just joining, hello, this is Byrd. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them over in the chat and I will respond to you. Um, and again, this is just a meet and greet. So any questions, please leave them down below. I'm just showing you some of the crafts that I make with my Cricut machine. Many of these items I sell on my Etsy shop. I also have my own website that I set up on Shopify where I also sell additional things. I sell t-shirts and all of that, but I also enjoy showing you all how to create this stuff with your Cricut machine and how to, you know, go through the process of selling it and things like that. Now what I'm going to do is to transition and just show y'all some of the things that I use to make my crafting process super easy. Have you ever tested adhesive versus HTV on gift bags? For these bags, because they are paper, I just don't even think to use HTV on them. I just like to use the adhesive vinyl on there. It's always worked, and I don't see a reason to change it for me personally because the adhesive vinyl works. So if you've tried HTV on gift bags and it works for you, let me know because I may try it out to see how it works for me also. Um, yeah, I know when I use um, like canvas or cloth, like makeup bags and things like that, I definitely put HTV on them. Thank you, Charlotte. You're so sweet as well. But for paper items, I just always think adhesive. So yeah. So now what I'm gonna do is to show y'all some things that I use to make my crafting life super easy. I'm all about easy. I'm not the person that does complicated crafts. If it's too easy, if it's too complicated, I'm like, how can I simplify this? Or I'm just like, I don't have time for this. So this right here is it goes or it helps you whenever you're creating t-shirts. Now you can see that this one says toddler. Um, it came in a pack of maybe 4 or 5. But basically, when you have a shirt and you're trying to determine how far down from the neckline to go and how to center your design, this helps you to be able to do that. So it shows you the center right here. And then once you put it up to the neckline on the shirt, and the neckline for like a child shirt is a little bit smaller than the neckline for an adult shirt. But basically, this allows you to be able to center your shirt or center your design and also go the approximate distance down from the neckline. I do know that for most adult shirts, you go down about 3 inches from the neckline, and for kid shirts, it's a little bit different. So yeah, get some of these. I do have these linked in my Amazon storefront. I will say that this one is pretty flexible, and with that, I do have a heat press machine, and I also have an easy press machine. So with this right here can burn and it can melt. I have a funny story. One of my friends, she's not really a crafter, but I'm teaching her. She's not into crafting, but I help her make shirts and things like that. And she left this thing inside of the heat press, and we never thought to even raise up the heat press to see if it was underneath. We were looking all over, and once we finally lift up the heat press, like this thing was melted underneath. I since then I have purchased a heavy duty like acrylic one. Um, with that one, I still don't, let the heat press down on it. But if you like the flimsy ones, they are a little bit cheaper. Just be sure to not put heat on them. And someone asked the question, they said, Ella, I am doing t-shirts while I'm watching you. Those tea rulers are the best. These are definitely the best, like one of the best things that ever happened. I'll also use, you probably see in some of my videos, I use this ruler. It's just a clear ruler. But if you can get some of these, definitely get them. They are on Amazon. So someone said, I struggle with placement of designs on the left side. How do you measure? If you're talking about like a left pocket or something like that, there are some people have created their own placement, little infographics and things like that. I'm no expert when it comes to it. I sometimes what I do honestly is like if I have like a Nike shirt or a polo shirt or something like that laying around the house, I'll kind of see how far they come over, like from the arm, like, where that seam goes down the arm. I sometimes measure like that. Um, and then sometimes I just look online to see what other people are saying, and I go with the one that's most consistent. I probably need to create some graphic of my own and do some research on my own to kind of inform you all and myself on like where to place different designs. Um, Someone asked the question, what's the best brand of heat press? So the heat press that I have is from Heat Press Nation. I bought it back earlier this year because my friends, they have a business and they have to create a lot of t-shirts to, as marketing for their business. And I have the Easy Press, and anyone that has an Easy Press know that that is a lot of physical work because like you have to use your physical strength to like press down on the design. I love the heat press because again, you just pull down the lever and go from there. The heat press that I have, I paid about $400 for it, which is I won't say it's the priciest of the heat presses that are out there, but if you're just getting started and you just want to get the feel for a heat press, there are plenty on Amazon and you can get them for like $150 or so. The one that I have, I love it. I haven't had any issues with it. I have created tons and tons of shirts for my friend's business with it. And sometimes, if I have a bulk order of shirts, like I did some family reunion shirts back over the summer, I made like 80 something shirts, and I used the heat press instead of my easy press. Um, Someone asked, this will help so much. My bro-in-law's three. It's so hard to center. Yes. Um, yeah, those t-shirt things like this, they're really handy again when it comes to placing those designs. So be sure to go and check those out. You have any other questions about t-shirts? And I will say that a lot of the shirts I get, so I am based in Little Rock, Arkansas, which is the capital city of Arkansas. So it's pretty urban, and we do have access to a lot of stores like Michael's and Hobby Lobby and things like that. So typically, when I'm buying shirts locally, I just run in there, grab a Gildan shirt off the shelf, go to Hobby Lobby, grab a Gildan shirt, and I do like that they have sales on their shirts like every other week or so. Michael's does for sure. You can get a Gildan shirt for like $3. Um, so if you're selling the shirt for $20, that's a good profit margin right there. But some other things that I want to show y'all. I have, oops, I have this inkjet printable magnetic sheets. These are glossy, and then I have some that are matte. Now, I was sent these sheets by a company to review for them, and we'll probably be recording a video here pretty soon just to show you how I like them. They said that these are great for like refrigerator stickers. They are not great for car stickers, but you can use them around the house, probably like on mirrors and things like that. If you want to create something inspirational and put it on, a mirror or on your refrigerator, you can do that. But I'm going to test these out and see how they work. So be looking out for a video about these printable magnetic sheets. Something else that I use a lot, which has made my life very easy. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see this. It is this adhesive tacky spray, adhesive spray. So a lot of times, y'all know, with these Cricut mats, the more you use them, the less sticky they are. So you can clean them for sure, and I advise you to clean them. Um, but sometimes when they're still not sticky after you have cleaned them, I just take some of this spray it on my mat, and it's sticky again. Um, and you may be looking at this mat like that's not a Cricut mat. Well, it's a Paper Studio mat that I get from Hobby Lobby. It's two in a pack for like $7. So I definitely recommend whenever you can. If you can't buy Cricut brand, I typically don't buy a lot of Cricut brand things because I buy them when they're on sale. If they're not on sale, I'm not buying it. I prefer to get it, a little bit less expensive. So this spray, you can get it from anywhere, probably Walmart. I think I got this from Michael's, but it's just spray and it helps your mat to become sticky again. So those are some items that I use to make crafting easy. I did a video not too long ago on some Dollar Tree items that are like Cricut brand. They're not Cricut brand, but they're very similar to the Cricut items. So this is like the scraper, and this is like the weeder. Again, $1.25 at Dollar Tree. I know a lot of new Cricut users who first get their machines. They're like, what are some of the essentials that I must have? Well, you can get these essentials from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree also has vinyl now. And if y'all haven't used it, I suggest you try it out. I did a video on some Dollar Tree vinyl, and I cut this heart out. Not heart. I cut this butterfly out using some of that Dollar Tree vinyl, and I absolutely loved it. Dollar Tree also has some HTV. I have not used it yet, but I'm going to test it out and let y'all know what I think about it before I do a video on it. Dollar Tree, they're seeing where crafters are going, and they're creating their own brand of products to appease to those crafters. So I'm here for it. Again, I use Dollar Tree vinyl for this, and you can get your scraper and your weeder tool. I like to have multiple weeders. I have one here. I also have one up on my pegboard because when you're crafting a lot, sometimes you lay things down, you don't know where it is. So it's always good to have multiples. Um, Double-sided tape. I use a lot of double-sided tape, and I also use double-sided tape. Hello, Deb. How are you? Um, okay, we're good. For those who are just joining, please say hello if you can hear me. Leave that in the chat if y'all have any questions as I'm going through. Just post it in the chat and I'll be sure to answer your questions. What I'm doing right now is just going over some of the things that I use to make my crafting process easy. As I stated before, I love easy crafts. I don't like anything that's too complicated. Um, so yeah, double-sided tape. So I use this for a lot of my crafts. So I showed you this gable box earlier. How I got this blue part down onto the boxes using double-sided tape. I use a lot of double-sided tape for my cake toppers, just for a variety of things. But I also use this double-sided tape. Let's say one of my mats isn't super sticky and it's like I don't have time to try to spray it with the adhesive spray. I just need something real quick. I'll put some double-sided tape down on my mat and like lay a piece of adhesive vinyl or lay a piece of HTV onto the mat to make it stick. So I'll put this double-sided tape down first on the mat, and then I'll put my adhesive vinyl or HTV on the mat. Latrice, I cannot live without double-sided tape. I use the tape gun. I need to get me a tape gun. I bought these things. Let me show you. I bought these little things from Hobby Lobby. Do y'all know what this is, or have y'all ever used this before? It's not the easiest thing to use, or in my mind, it's not. I just need to get a tape gun and just be done with it. But yeah, double-sided tape for sure. Also, lint roller. It can help you get up those little pieces that are on your Cricut mat. Also help you when you're weeding, like if you just tear off a new sheet or tear off, a clean sheet. And when you're weeding, especially those small pieces, you can just put those tiny pieces onto your lint roller. Someone said, I literally just finished watching your It's What's Inside tote bag. It was very, very informative, easy to follow. Thank you, Deb. That's one of my top YouTube videos with that tote bag. If y'all haven't watched that video, go watch it. It's very simple. Again, I like simple crafts. um, but it's just using HTV to put on the tote bag. And I still have that bag. I still wear it now, get compliments on it all the time. Someone said, ooh, game changer, double-sided tape. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, that double-sided tape is really cool. The Easy Runner refillable gun is awesome. Gonna have to check that out, Latrice. Definitely need a tape gun. Someone says lint rollers come in handy so much in a craft room. Yes, especially when when I'm using glitter and things like that, it's a headache to try to get up. So pull out that lint roller and get all of that up, especially with like, if y'all can see that confetti inside of there, it gets everywhere and it's like, it'll take forever trying to like scoop it up with your hand. So just use the lint roller. This next item is this little Tweaksy tool, if you can see it. This helps with weeding. I like to use this when I'm weeding HTV because HTV is not sticky, but it is kind of flimsy, and I can just use the um, weeder to just put it off in there like that, and it works wonders. And you can just put it on your fingers like a ring and just go about your business. I'm gonna stop to take a drink of my sparkling white tea. I hope y'all have your snacks. I hope that y'all are having a great Sunday, and I truly appreciate y'all for jumping on, having this little meet and greet with me. If y'all have any questions about anything Cricut related, just feel free to post it in the chat. Next thing is, if you can see this little brown round thing. This is actually a toilet paper roll. I am a crafter, so I sometimes try to repurpose a lot of things around my house where it makes sense. So as you can see, I have already been cutting off this toilet paper roll, or you can even use a paper towel roll. Sometimes those are a little bit more sturdier, so you can't cut them as easily. But with this, what I did was to, or what I do is to put them around my HTV and some of my vinyl, but it allows your vinyl to stay organized, and then you can also write on it so that you will know what it is. Now, this vinyl right here is some glow in the dark vinyl. It is the Paper Studio brand, and I got it from Hobby Lobby. And I made a couple of shirts with this, and I definitely like the glow in the dark vinyl. Um, so yeah, you can definitely use the paper towel or tissue paper rolls to help you keep your vinyl organized. Someone says, thanks so much for doing this. Your videos are always on point and helpful. Thank you so much, Latrice. Charlotte said, great tip. I hate throwing those away. Yeah, for sure. Well, sometimes I feel like I pile up too many, and it's like I don't have that much vinyl to have this many rolls. But again, you can repurpose them for just about anything. I've seen some like home decor items made from like toilet paper rolls. So you can use them for a variety of things. Next, what I have is this transfer tape. I do not buy Cricut brand transfer tape anymore. As you can see down here, or it may be reversed for you, this is Expressions Final Transfer Tape. And you can see the thickness of this roll. And I promise y'all, this roll will probably last me until the end of 2023. And one reason being is that I reuse my transfer tape. So when I first got this roll, I was like, because with the Cricut transfer tape, it comes with that backing, and you can just put it onto the back of that sheet of paper. And when I first got this, I was like, well, where am I supposed to? It was a brain fart moment. It's like, what do I do with the transfer tape after I take it off? Well, you can just, roll it back on there and use it again, like that. So that's what I do. A lot of times what I do is to reuse a piece of transfer tape. I showed y'all these bags earlier. I'll pull them back up. I showed y'all these bags earlier. And whenever I'm making bags, I will just, after I put this name on, I'll use that same same piece of transfer tape to put the next name on. As long as it's sticky, I'm gonna keep using it, okay, until it's just has no more stickiness, and then I'll toss it. Um, but that's another great tip for y'all. If y'all want to get this Expressions vinyl transfer tape, I may have a link down below in the description, but you can just hop over to expressionsvinyl.com and search for transfer tape, and you can see the roll like this. Charlotte says wrapping paper too. Yeah, wrapping paper does come with the tubes on the inside that you can reuse. T. White said, I heard about the giant rolls of transfer tape. The Cricut brand is not that great. So the transfer tape that I have is 6 inches wide by 100 feet. Yeah, 6 inches by 100 feet. So that is a lot of transfer tape. And that's why I said it'll probably last me until the end of next year. And, as crafters, for me personally anyway, whenever I'm crafting, I try to do it. I like quality, but I also like to do it in a way that is reasonably cost for myself. So wherever I can, save money, that's what I like to do, especially with the current economic condition. A lot of people are looking to save money, and that's why I do my YouTube videos showing you different Dollar Tree crafts, showing you different Dollar Tree supplies. A lot of what I do, it is inexpensive. These bags right here, you can get 13 bags for like $10, but at Michael's, they'll take 20% off. So you're paying less than $10 for 13 bags, but each bag you sell for like $3.50 each. So just try to do it that way or think about it that way. So I think that those are all the materials that I have to show y'all, all the materials and crafts that I have to show y'all. Let me check out my list. Reuse and transfer tape. Oh, another thing, if y'all did not know, whenever you need to sharpen your Cricut blades, you can definitely use a piece of aluminum foil to do that. Um, Another thing that has saved my life many times when I have large projects to make, some people don't know this, is when you're creating in Cricut, let's say you have a project going in one window, excuse me, if you open up a new window and start another project, you can cut multiple projects at the same time. So I have a Cricut Maker 3, which is right here, and I also have a Cricut Explorer Air 2. And so when I have bulk orders of t-shirts and things like that, or just whatever, I'm using both of my machines at the same time. And that's because I have two different windows open. One window is connected to my Cricut Maker 3, and the other window is connected to my Cricut Explorer Air 2. So yeah, I hope that y'all have enjoyed just hanging out with me today on this Sunday. If y'all have any questions, feel free to put them down in the chat, over in the chat. Um, Let me see. Coming up on Inside Outline, I know the holidays are quickly approaching. I cannot believe that it's October already. I'm going to be sending out some different projects that y'all can use if you want to sell some projects this fall and this Christmas. I have a list of different projects that you can create and sell. Everything from t-shirts to like pillow covers. I actually have a pillow right behind me. I recorded a video a while ago showing you all how to make this. I think this was a design in Cricut Design Space, but it just says welcome fall. So in that list, I have a lot of different types of projects that you can make and sell with your Cricut machine. So yeah, that is all that I have for y'all today. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the chat. If you have enjoyed this live and would like for me to continue doing these types of live, or even doing live craft projects, that would be something that I would be willing to do for you all too. Just walking y'all through how to, start to finish, how to do something. It can be a t-shirt or pillow cover or just whatever. I would be interested in showing y'all how to do that on a live. I have plenty of ebooks and courses and things like that. If y'all would like more information on how to use your Cricut machine, those things are available, and some of them are linked down below in the description box. Tree ornaments. Oh yeah, that is something that I'm gonna record another video on how to do that. In particular, it'll be like those clear ones. I want to do some that have like NFL and NBA logos on there. Last year I did some that had the emojis, and those are really cool. So this year I'm going to try to do some that have like NBA and NFL logos on there for different teams. So yeah, y'all look forward to that video. Please keep the tutorial videos going. I definitely will. I try to post a video at least once a week. Sometimes I can't do it once a week, but at least every 2 weeks, I definitely have a video going on YouTube. So again, I thank y'all for joining me today, and I hope that y'all have a great rest of your Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. And if y'all have any last questions, y'all can feel free to post those in the chat. If not, you can just hop off, say goodbye before y'all leave. But again, thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me on this Sunday. The best beginner channel I have come across. Thank you, Emerald. Thank you so much. Bye, Charlotte. I hope that you have a great rest of your Sunday. Same to you, Latrice. See y'all later. Thank y'all so much for coming. Thank you, Chris. Please do some advanced videos. I definitely have that up my sleeves to work on some advanced videos, Latrice. They'll be advanced videos, but I swear they will be easy. Alrighty, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good one.